What's going on, guys? Today I am back with another H.A.T format replay review. If you're interested in sending in your H.A.T format replays, you can go down to the video description and find all the information on how to go about sending those in. But anyways, the matchup I have for you today is MST Negates, who is going to be on Harpies, versus NT3000, who is on Norleras Dark World. So this should be a very unique and cool duel, so let's get straight into it. It looks like MST Negates will be winning the rock, paper, scissors here. Opening hands, we see Harpy Lady number 1, Harpy Queen, Elegant Egotist, Torrential Tribute, and Soul Charge. And on the other side, we see Grapha, Drag Down, Reinforcement of the Army, Dark Grepher, and Dark World Dealings. Here, MST Negates draws a copy of Upstart for turn. They go summon Harpy Lady 1, use Elegant Egotist, which is going to summon a Harpy Lady from deck, summoning a Harpy, Cyber Harpy Lady. From here, they're going to go Upstart, drawing into a Harpy Dancer. And then overlaying the two for a copy of Lavalval Chain, using the effect, sending a Zephyros, setting Torrential, and passing. Here, NT3000 gets a copy of Snow. Activates Dark World Dealing, they get Allure, and MST Negates gets a copy of Breakthrough Skill, discarding Snow and discarding the Breakthrough Skill. Here, Snow will activate to add a Gates of Dark World from deck to hand. They'll then activate Rhoda, getting a copy of Dark Grepher. Then Allure, finding Soul Charge and Upstart, banishing a copy of Grepher, activating Gates of Dark World using the effect, banishing the Snow, discarding the Grapha, and drawing a Dark Grepher. Here, Grapha activates, popping the Torrential, then they activate Upstart, getting a copy of Trade-In. From here, they normal summon Grepher, use the effect, discard the other Grepher, and they take a second to think. Here, sending Zephyros, using Zephyros to bounce the gates, then summon back the Zephyros, take a little bit of damage, overlay both for a copy of Lavalval Chain of their own. Then they're going to use the effect and send a Phantom of Chaos. So this card says your opponent takes no battle damage from attacks involving this card. Once per turn, you can target one effect monster in your graveyard, banish that target, and if you do until the end phase, this card's name and original attack become that monster's name and original attack, and replace this effect with that monster's effect. So it basically just becomes whatever monster is banished. Really, really cool card. And then from here, they are going to set the Trade-In and Soul Charge and activate Drag Down. They discard the Gates of Dark World from hand, and then from the opponent, they discard the Soul Charge. And here they'll both draw. NT3000 gets another copy of Gates of Dark World, and MST Negates gets a copy of Bottomless. From here, they're going to activate Soul Charge and bring back the Phantom of Chaos and the two Dark Greffers. From here, they overlay both Dark Greffers for another Lavalval Chain, use the effect, send Norleras, Skyscourge Norleras, which says, this card cannot be normal summon or set, this card cannot be special summon except by removing from play one light fairy monster and 3 dark fiend monsters in your graveyard, which is irrelevant. The main thing is you can pay 1,000 life points to send all cards on the field and in both players' hands to the graveyard, then you draw a card. So basically, you're wiping the hands and fields, but you get one card, so you would hope that it gives you some form of advantage. And then here, what they're doing is activating Phantom of Chaos to banish the Norleras, so this becomes the Norleras, and then you can pay the 1,000 and send everything. So that's kind of the synergy you see here. And so they are doing that. Everything gets sent, including the Phantom of Chaos, because it includes itself. And then NT3000 draws a copy of Dark Creator, which is crazy here. This says, cannot be normal summoned or set, must first be special summoned from your hand by having 5 or more dark monsters in your graveyard while you have no monsters. Once per turn, you can banish one dark monster from your graveyard to target a dark monster in your graveyard and special summon that target. So here they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they actually can summon this. I don't think it's, just 5 or more. It doesn't have to be different names or anything. And they also do have a Grapha, and this is a level 8, so they can take advantage of that as well. So here they do special the Dark Creator, use the effect banishing Grepher and summoning back the Grapha. Next, they can overlay both into a copy of Felgran, which is really crazy to think about, honestly, given, they're on top deck mode, so outing this can be a bit of a problem. Here they have to go to end phase because they did use Soul Charge that turn, MST negates, draws a Summoner Monk for turn, and just passes. NT3000 gets a copy of Dragdown, which unfortunately they can't use here. I think they accidentally misclick there, and so anyways, they go to battle phase and attacks for 28. Then passing it over, MST negates gets a copy of Harpy Dancer, which they set and pass. Here, NT3000 gets a copy of Brow, which is really good again here, because now they use the effect of Divine Dragon Knight Felgran, I think just to get this material off, because then they can normal Brow, bounce it back to hand to summon the Grapha, and then they go to battle phase, attack in for another 28, and they pass turn. So holding this, okay, interesting to see. MST negates gets a copy of Max C, sets it and passes. NT3000 gets a copy of Soul Charge, which they set and then activate Dragdown, getting rid of the Summoner Monk and Brow. MST negates gets a copy of Soul Charge. NT3000 gets a copy of Trade-In. Then Brow triggers and they draw another Brow. Here they normal Brow, attack over the Max C, and that is enough to go into game number 2. So this time MST negates will get to go first. We really got to see that Norleras go off, which is really cool to see. Opening hands, we see DD Crow, Max C, double Harpy Chandler, and Debunk. And NT3000 sees Sky Scourge Norleras, Grapha, Dark World Dealings, Dragdown, and Upstart Goblin. So honestly, very strong hand from NT3000, and honestly, pretty decent hand here from MST negates too, having Chandler and a way to discard it. Obviously not seeing any of the spell card, I'm forgetting it right now, that would add 3 in the end phase. The Hysteric Sign is a little unfortunate, but minimally they can make like a rank 4, have some protection from some of the Dark World effects or whatever with the Debunk. Having Crow and Max C is extremely strong. They also will get the draw for turn, so they get a copy of Solemn Warning, so even better, they have more protection now. So here they go Chandler, discard Chandler, summon the Pet Dragon. So again, they are on the Dragon. So the Chandler does become level 7 while you control a Dragon-type monster. So here they can go for a copy of Dracosack, which they're going to use the effect, attach Chandler, and make 2 tokens. From here, they set Debunk and Warning and pass it over. NT3000 gets a copy of Dark Grepher. They go Upstart into Trade-In. They go Trade-In, discard the Norleras, because they do want this in graveyard for that Phantom of Chaos, which they do draw Phantom of Chaos and a Gates of Dark World. They then go Dark World Dealings, finding a copy of Dark Creator and a Max C. They then discard the Grapha, and MST here discards Max C. Grapha effect, target the back row, chain Debunk, so that will get banished. From here, it looks like NT3000 just scoops it up. Honestly, felt a little preemptive there. But like their hand wasn't bad, but maybe they just wanted to get out of that game so they can start and hopefully pull off the combo again. So interesting to see that, but sometimes that is a good tactic. Anyways, opening hands, we see Soul Charge, Hysteric Sign, Solemn Warning, Elegant Egotist, and Max C. On the other side, we see Rhoda, Gates of Dark World, Dragdown, Sky Scourge, Norleras. Interesting, I wonder how many of these they're actually playing, because I would assume you'd want to see it, but you don't want to see too many of them. So maybe like 1 or 2 copies. I couldn't really see them playing 3 in a sense, but it'll be interesting. And then Snow as the last card. Here they do get to draw. They get a copy of Brow. They activate Rhoda for Grepher. Then here they special the Grepher by getting rid of the Norleras, activate Gates of Dark World, and then they aren't using the effect, just activating it. And here they go Dragdown. And it looks like Max C is chained to the Dragdown, just to be safe. It looks like MST negates is going to get rid of the Brow from NT's hand, and NT is going to get rid of the Soul Charge here. And wow, MST negates draws into a DD Crow, and NT draws into a Soul Charge, so they both really got what they wanted here. NT is going to use the Gates of Dark World, banishing Brow. They say it's good, sending Snow, drawing into Phantom of Chaos. Here, Snow's effect is going to trigger, getting a copy of Grapha. So honestly, exactly what they want here. Here they're going to go Phantom of Chaos, banishing the Norleras. Or wait, does this target? Once per turn, target 1 effect monster. Oh, it does. So they're summoning this, and the Crow is going to banish the Norleras, so it won't actually copy here. That's crazy. Even they said it on the other side there on the chat. But here they overlay, and they go for Lavalval Chain. And because they special summoned, his MST negates is going to draw off the Max C they had discarded, getting another Hysteric Sign. detaching for Lavalval Chain to send another Norleras. So minimally they're on 2 copies. Then they're going to discard for a Dark Grepher to summon it. MST draws a copy of Debunk. Then NT goes Soul Charge for Phantom of Chaos. Snow, just 2, and MST gets a Harpy Chandler. Using Phantom of Chaos, banishing the other Norleras that they had just sent. Here they overlay both for a Lavalval Chain. MST gets a Max C. Use the effect to stack Dark Creator, which is exactly what they wanted, similar to that first game, to be able to clear the board, get that, and go on from there. Though, when they special it, all these specials is going to give MST draws, so that is a little unfortunate here, because it actually will give them more advantage by the time this is done. So here they are using the Phantom of Chaos. Everything gets sent. And Hysteric Sign... Oh, did they go to end phase? They did. So in the end phase, Hysteric Sign does activate because it was sent from the hand or field, in this case being the hand, so they get to add 3 different Harpies. So they had Dancer, Chandler, and Queen. And then now they're drawing Party, which is crazy because they had some engrave, right? Oh, I guess they just have 1 engrave. But either way, like Chandler can, or Queen can get the field spell, Dancer. You can Chandler, discard Dancer, so now you're like everything's full for the party if need be. So here they go, Chandler, discard Queen, summon a Queen from deck, overlay for a copy of Rhapsody and Berserk, which if I were them here, probably getting rid of the Grapha and Phantom just to be safe, I would say, but then at the same time, no, because they would need to draw... Yeah, they wouldn't be able to trigger multiple Grepher, so yeah, probably honestly those 2 is the best option, especially knowing what they have. Here they get rid of the Grapha and the Snow? Okay, wait, I just need to double check. Okay, yeah. I guess that's fine too, because then they have no Dark World engrave in case they get a Gates or something. And then here they set the Hysteric Party. NT draws into a trade-in, which isn't bad. Go trade-in, getting Dragged Down and Gates. And it looks like they just scooped it up. So MST negates takes it. Unfortunately, like I said, NT probably shouldn't have scooped it up that second game right away. It seemed like there was still a game to be played. And honestly, they almost did take that other game had, MST not dropped the Max C and drawn into the Crow right after. That could have been real bad, but anyways, really cool matchup. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on this video, comment any questions or videos you want to see in the future, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to get notified anytime I put a new video out, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to go down to the video description to find out how you can send in your hat format replays. But anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video.